Welcome to the next lesson of the HTML tutorial. In the previous lesson we talked about HTML images, how we can add images to the HTML. In today's lesson we will talk about HTML list. Yes, list in HTML. HTML offers three ways of specifying lists of information. All lists must contain one or more list elements. So there are three types of lists that can be used in HTML. One is UL, that is an unordered list. Where we can specify the list element with the help of like plain bullets or disk or squares or in some such type of shapes. The other is the OL, an ordered list where the order of the element matters, as in UL the order of the elements do not matter. So in OL order of the elements matter. This will use different scheme of numbers to list items. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4 or in the form of A, B, C, D and so on. The third type of list is a DL list. This is basically a definition list. This arrange our items in the same way as they are arranged in the dictionary with the help of some definition and then like its explanation. So let's study the first way of adding your unordered list. So let me create a web page to specify unordered list. So let me open the notepad and specify this list. So we can open the web page with the HTML. Then we have added the body tag. Inside the body tag I have just used a heading tag, and now this is the UL tag. Let me first specify this UL tag. So this is the opening UL tag. Inside the UL tag each list element is specified with the help of the LI element. So inside the LI element we will specify the list items. So you can see these are the list items. All the list items are specified with the help of the LI tag. And now this UL tag is closed. So let me save this page with the list example dot HTML. So let me save this and now let me execute. Let me open this page. I have saved this page into here. So this is the list example. So let me open this. Now you can see this is the listing. You can see this is the heading and here we have all the list elements specified in the form of a list. By default this shape, you can see the shape, we can change this bullet shape. Let me specify the type is equal to, let's say if I use SQUARE, that is a square. So whether this bullet shape changed? Yes, so you can observe that now these are the squares. Let me change and try one more shape, that is a disk. If I can change this to disk, yes, this is the disk. And now we can convert this. Let me try one more shape, let's say circle. So if I use a circle and refresh, so you can see this is a circle. So these are few shapes that we can use with the UL list, that is with the unordered list. Now next in the lane, that is the next type of listing, that is the OL, ordered list. So let me use this OL. So the concept is pretty much similar. The tag we will be using, instead of UL tag we will be using OL tag. And now we will be using this type attribute to specify the type of the list. Here I have specified 1, that means it will display a numeric list. So let me go and refresh this. You can see this is a numeric ordered list where the elements are ordered in number format 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. I can change this order instead of let's say if I use alphabet, so it will be now like A, B, C, D. We can also do this into like if I use a small a, so this will be in small a, B, C, D. And if I specify this in I, so you can see this is in numerals. So these are the numeral list. Now if I specify this with, so now you can see this is in Roman numerals. So these are different ways we can specify. Let me come back to the numeric thing. And let me show you, if I use a start attribute here, and if I specify, let's say 5, then what will happen? The listing will begin from 5. So we can use this to have a sub listing, or whenever we have a break in the listing, we can use this as start attribute to continue our list. And even if I specify now capital A here, so you can see this list will begin from E, the fifth letter. So that is beginning from E. And if I specify I here, then this list will begin from the fifth element. So this is the ordered list. Now let's see what is the next listing type. The next list is your definition list. So we can take this definition list where we have two elements inside this DL tag. So let me specify this DL tag. This is the definition list. We have two elements. So we have, this is the DT tag, and we have the data definition tag. So we have to use these in combination. So now let me show you how is this definition list. So we can see that this is your definition list. It's like this is the definition and it is the explanation, that is the data. So this is how we can use the definition list. Let me show you how we can nest two lists together. Let's say if I want to nest one ordered list inside the unordered list. So let me copy, and let's say if I want onto this place, instead of the element I want this ordered list, so I simply nest it. So this was one element, instead of the second element I nested another list, and then this is the third element and this is the fourth element. So this way we can have the nesting of the list. You can see this is the nesting. So we had the first element, then we have its nested ordered elements. So this is the nesting of the list. So this is what we can do with the list, how we can add the list, how we can use different types of list. List can also be used to create the navigation bars. We'll see this into some coming lesson. So that's it for the today's lecture. I hope you have understood the concept of the list, and now you can use your list for a better HTML web page representation. Thank you so much.